Everyone, my name is Naz and I welcome to you in my channel Naz Parshala. Today I am going to take CBSE class 12th and from your Flamingo book I am going to take poetry section first and the chapter name is Aunt Jennifer's Tigers. In this video I am going to teach you explanation of the chapter, about the author, summary of the chapter, Aunt Jennifer's Tiger. About the poet. Adrienne Rich was born in 1929, was born in Baltimore, Maryland, USA. She is widely known for her involvement in contemporary women's movement. As a poet and theorist, she has published 19 volumes of poetry, 3 collections of essays, and other writings. A strong resistance to racism and militarism echoes through her work. The poem Aunt Jennifer's Tiger addresses the constraints of Mary's life of woman experience. Aunt Jennifer's Tiger. Adrienne Rich was born in 1929 in Baltimore, Maryland, USA. Actually, she was widely known as for the involvement in contemporary movements. As a poet or as a theorist, she has published many volumes about the poetry, especially 19 volumes and 3 collections of essays. She is strongly believed or strongly just a favor of the woman. What is the married experience? What is the woman suffering from? What is the pressure on her mind? So she always tried to explain or express the feeling of woman after the married life. The way she is feeling about the married life, she is suffering, she just controlling by her husband. The way all the things happens after the married life. So she wants to tell us about the married life and after that how the woman or lady feels. So in this Aunt Jennifer's Tiger, we will see what is the feeling about the Aunt Jennifer's Tiger. Before you read, what does the title of the poem suggest to you? Are you reminded of other poems or others? So she wants to tell us what is the title of the suggest. Aunt Jennifer's Tiger. What is the suggest to you? What is the meaning of Aunt Jennifer's Tiger or Aunt Jennifer? Oh, is any other poem that you can remind about the tigers? Of course. How to Tell Wild Animals, maybe you have read in the 10th class. So we reminded such that things. Okay. Stinja 1. So before I am going to start this chapter, I would like to tell you about some chapter that there is a one character, mainly Aunt Jennifer, who is suffering from the experience or unpleasant experience about her married life. So what is the happening and why she just made or bring about the tiger? What is the expression of here? So let's see in the chapter Stanza 1. Aunt Jennifer's tiger prays across a screen. Bright topaz denizens of a world of green, they do not fear the man beneath the tree. They pace in sleek and chivalric certainty. Okay. So, prance means jump over. Across means from one side to another. And bright topaz means shining and transparent yellow stone used in jewelry. Denizens means dwellers. And world of green means green forest. And beneath means under, and pace means run fast. Slick, shining and well groomed. And chivalric means honorable and brave. Certainty means confidence. So Aunt Jennifer has created her tigers on the tapestry in wool. Her tigers are jumping across the screen. These dwellers of green forest look like bright yellow shining topaz. They are not afraid of a man. standing under the tree. They are well groomed and smooth. The tigers on the screen look brave. They pace with confidence. Okay, so Aunt Jennifer is making a tiger on the screen with the wool. So she wants to say or explain her feeling through the tigers, the way she is making. So the tigers are denizens of the green world. They are not afraid of a man in the forest. They walk fearlessly with pride. Hence, these words add our understanding of a tiger's attitude. And gender equality and equal rights are underlined of the words Shirvilek. That's why she is used Shirvilek, because of the man and woman, they both are equal for us. But nowadays you can see, according to the culture and all, they all are just see the differentiate or partiality with the man and woman. So in this world, the main thing is that all person are thinking the main words is there. You have to follow rule and regulation according to the man. Don't ever try to think or feel the pain about the woman. So this is the wrong thing. Aunt Jennifer is suffering or unhappy because of her husband, because he is not caring at all. She is suffering to explain or express her feeling, how to explain and to whom she is explaining. So she just make a tiger that is fearless, and tiger can be moved here and there according to their own wish. No need to ask anyone, no need to either it is a man standing behind the tree or under the tree. It doesn't matter for the tiger that the men are looking at them. No, you can use freely. So that is the thing, that you can be used freely. The poet has described the tiger as denizens of green forest. They are not afraid of a man under the tree. So herself as a created this tiger, her intent, the portrait, is to highlight that distinction between her life, that of the tiger. So she wants to say her feeling through the tiger. Stanza second. Aunt Jennifer's fingers flirting through her wools find even the ivory needle hard to pull. The massive weight of Uncle's wedding band sits heavily upon Aunt Jennifer's hand. Flirting. Flirting means here trembling. Ivory means made of ivory, and massive means heavy. Band means strip. Aunt Jennifer's fingers are moving over her wool. She is finding it difficult even to pull her ivory needle. The heavy weight of her husband's wedding band still lies heavy upon her hand. So, Aunt Jennifer's heart floating through her wool, it seems to have grown old. Beside this hard and bitter experience of her married life lies heavy on her. Hence, she is finding it difficult to pull the needle through the wool. And it suggested that the Aunt Jennifer's marriage with uncle was just like a heavy band her, and it symbolizes her hard and bitter experience of her married life. After marriage life, she had no will of her own. She always tried to follow the instruction of her husband. She never tries to follow her instruction according to their own, because she forgot herself to just make or fulfill the responsibility of the family, of her husband, of the society. So when she will hurt herself. So after marriage she has not will or hunt. She is being driven by whims, fancies of the uncle, has no space of her freedom. So she has no freedom at all. She is not have opportunity, or she has no right to think about herself, because she is controlled by her husband. Her husband is not a careful person. He is very careful, a careless person because of her. So she is not caring. He is not caring at all. He is not thinking about married life. That how can you listen about his wife, caring, listening to her? No. So Maybe there is a different, that's why the tiger are completely different from her life. That's why she made that things, because bound them together, the heavy band on together, and she is suffering to be the maybe the loneliness, disappointments, gloomy because of her husband. She wants to say him anything, or many things are there to express him, but he has no time to listen her or about her feeling. So she is feeling, even after married life also she is feeling loneliness, disappointment, isolated and all, because of her husband. His husband control her only, not try to explain or try to understand her feeling. Maybe you heard that the wedding thing is that the two persons became one person, and they both are responsible for whatever happens with both them individually. So, if you become husband and wife, you have to think about both of them. Either it is any kind of situation you are facing in your life. Maybe some sadness are there, some happiness are there, maybe anything problem you are facing. You have to just think about that you both are not a individual, you both are a one person. So think about it. You have to solve all the problems to become one person, not an individual. So that can be give you a sadness or gloomy and isolated and all. So she wants to tell us, even she has no right or no anything say that she can do herself. That's why she is so gloomy, so sad. She has no right to say anything. She cannot explain even her feeling. She was controlled by her husband as much that she has no power to pull one ivory, even a needle. So how she is controlled by her husband. Stanza third. When aunt is dead, her terrified hands will lie, still ringed with ordeals. She was mastered by the tigers in the panel that she made. Will go on prancing, proud and unafraid. So in stanza third, she wants to tell us that terrified means threatened or scared, ringed with, surrounded with, and ordeals means difficult or tough experience, mastered by here, controlled or put under, and panel. Panel means board, prancing means jumping, and mastered by, controlled. Okay. Even when Aunt Jennifer is dead, she will not be free from her misery. She will not be free from her unpleasant experience of her married life. Her hand will still remain under the control of that heavy band. But the tigers which has made on the panel will go on prancing, proud and unafraid. Aunt Jennifer still remembers the harsh experience of her married life, and she is afraid that even after her death, perhaps she will not be free from his burdensome life, and shall be mandated to under the realistic ordeals started with the marriage. She is terrified of her husband. That's why she has no power to be do anything. Any for Jennifer's orders heavy responsibility of her married life. In the point, the word ring significant because it symbolizes circle, which is encircled by her heavy responsibility since the marriage. She has been toying decades of the uncle and social taboos which are choking her individual will and liberty. Okay, so that why she actually made tiger to express her feeling. Really, Jennifer has created tiger so different from her own character. You know why? Because they peak in slick charbelloc certainty. On the other hand, Jennifer herself is surrounded by heavy responsibility of her married life. So that's why they suggested her suppressed feeling. So that's why she is different. You know what is the symbolize of this point? Prancing, proud and unafraid tigers refer Jennifer's supposed or suppressed feeling of liberty, pride, self-respect. She wants to get actually liberty, pride and self-respect, but she has no unafraid things are there, that she has no confidence to explain her liberty, feeling pride and self-respect, because wedding bands symbolize an extraordinary burden of married life, and ringed with ordeals symbolize the end of individual emotion after such wedding. Because after marriage, if the other person, your husband will not understand to you, not make you happy, so that will, the relation or that band gives you unhappiness. That's why you become like a unhappy person. So Jennifer character is portrayed in such a lively way that she wins everybody's sympathy. She is overburdened with the responsibility of her married life. She has no feeling of her own. The speaker is also sympathy with her. Okay. Now let's summary of this chapter. Adrienne Rich and Jennifer Steiger depicts a woman trapped within the cultural pressure or responsibility of the married life, because we can see or there are many responsibility after the married life, and we have some cultural and all these things are there that will create the havoc in our lady life, because we have to follow rule and regulation of every person's life has a different cultural, different traditions are there, and the lady should be follow that. If your husband is cruel, or is your servant husband is a different way thinking, it will create a havoc or trouble in your life. In the same way, Aunt Jennifer is totally different to her husband, because her husband is not caring at all, not making any kind of responsibility or fulfill any desire of her, even though she wants to say many things like pride, self-respect or confidence. She wants to say many things to him, but he has no time to listen. He is not caring at all. He just want to see that he just want to control her, not to love, not by love. So she is feeling alone, even though his husband is also there. So she has knitted tiger on the tapestry in knitted wool. They seems to prance and jump over a screen. They are not afraid of a man standing under the trees in the scenery. Even after her death, her hands will remain terrified, while the tigers on the tapestry will remain prancing with tiger and fearlessness. You know why she make that tiger? To symbolize her prancing, unafraid tigers, suppressed feeling of liberty, self-respect and all. Because she wants to do anything like a tiger can do, but she has no power to do anything. So that's why the tiger poet described as a denizens of green forest, afraid of a man striding, and tiger can jump here and there. Either it is the man standing or under that tree. It doesn't matter for him, because he wants to just go, then he can go. That's it. So that is the chapter. Thank you for watching. If you like my videos, please hit the bell icon for more updating videos and subscribe my channel Naz Pathshala. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.